If he were to address his own side, it might give me a slight bit of belief that he truly does want unity. He does want healing, but he won't, because that's his base, and he can't do that, because then they'll oust him quicker than a leper in the Bible ages. He could start with Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama has been very outspoken about her hatred for people on the right, and it boiled over even more a few days ago when she tweeted, "Let's remember that tens of millions of people voted for the status quo, even when it meant supporting lies, hate, chaos, and division. We've got a lot of work to do to reach out to these folks in the years ahead and connect with them on what unites us." That doesn't sound like unity. That sounds like they want to lambaste anybody who supported Donald Trump. And history tends to tell us that when people start talking like this, that re-education camps pop up. That concentration camps tend to unfold. When people start talking like this, and it's even more so with a couple of more people who joined in. AOC was the first official person to tweet that she wants to start a list of anybody who supported Trump. Sounds a bit Nazi-esque. Take a look at this. She said, "Is anyone archiving these Trump sycophants for when they try to downplay or deny their complicity in the future? I foresee decent probability of many deleted tweets, writings, photos in the future." She then followed it up with, "Laugh out loud at the party of personal responsibility being upset at the idea of being responsible for their behavior over the last 4 years." That, ladies and gentlemen, that is probably the closest to Nazism that I've seen in my entire lifetime. 32 years, I've never heard of a public official, an elected official. This broad, crazy eyes Cortez over here is an elected official in the United States government, and she is suggesting lists of people who don't support her ideals, who don't support her ideologies. She's not the only one, because she was responded to by a couple of different people. Emily Abrams said, "We're launching the Trump Accountability Project to make sure anyone who took a paycheck to help Trump undermine America is held responsible for what they did. Join us and help spread the word." They have a list, and they even have a title for this. The Trump Accountability Project. That just sounds like Nazi Germany. That just sounds like it. Could you imagine if Donald Trump, forget Donald Trump, if Ted Cruz, who's one of the most well-known senators from the right. If you don't know who Ted Cruz is, you've been living under a rock for the last forever. Could you imagine if Ted Cruz came out on Twitter or Facebook or anywhere for that matter and said, "We need to gather a list of everybody who supported Joe Biden, Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez." Could you imagine what the left would do? He wouldn't even get the enter button on the tweet before Twitter would take him off. Facebook would ban him and banish him to Facebook hell. I mean, could you imagine the outrage of CNN, MSNBC, ABC, even Fox for that matter, because they've wandered off to the left too. I'm not going to even talk about them. I have canceled my Fox. My Fox is done. I don't even think I'll watch Fox locally, simply because it shares the name Fox. But they were not the only ones. Michael Simon said, yes, we are the Trump Accountability Project. They even have a Twitter handle for it. Trump ACC Project. Every administration staffer, campaign staffer, bundler, lawyer who represented them, everyone. This is Nazi Germany circa 1940. Look at this. Look at these. This is ridiculous. Michelle Obama, she's in there. I mean, ridiculous. It's crazy. These people are nuts. They're certifiable. At the very least, certifiable. If anybody other than the radical left ever thought to come up with this idea, they would be lambasted and whisked away to obscurity and burned at the stake like a witch during the Salem trials.